ICAC is a multidisciplinary meeting wherein physicians and research scientists from many disciplines in infectious disease come together and explore and present information on new compounds, new pathogens, and new therapeutics.
The people are coming from all over the world. That's the beauty of ICAC. That's the most international meeting that you can have on Earth, actually, in this field. And this is what makes ICAC absolutely unique.
ICAC is one of those few conferences which has recognized the value of the younger generation and what it's going to mean to the future of how we combat all the new and emerging infectious diseases from around the world.
All aspects of infectious diseases are welcome. Virology, parasitology, mycology, microbiology, and synthetic chemistry, and novel drugs, and even novel diagnostics.
I think ICAC has a lot of positive impacts on people's career. I think it serves as a really good point in the year to get everybody really excited about their research again and see what everybody else is doing and give everybody new, fresh ideas on what to do when they go home and to continue their own research. And I also think it's just a phenomenal opportunity to meet everybody else that's doing research similar to yours and to network and make new connections.
Well, I think the most important is that fellows get together. So, to have those fellows coming from all over the world in one single place at a meeting for 3 to 4 days, being together for breakfast, being together at night, being together during the day, sharing their experience, sharing their results, and actually sharing their perceptions about mentorship in medicine is the thing that is the most rewarding to all of us, and to me in particular.
I got this very nice opportunity to come here and present my work, and I think it's a great opportunity for all fellows all over, not only the physicians but pharmacists and microbiologists and PhD. It's a huge conference, international conference, where we can get to meet so many people.
I've met experts in pneumocystis pneumonia, I've met experts in nosocomial infection, and had a chance to put a face to a name.
And the opportunity to meet all of those people and talk about what they're doing and what we're doing, and just to share a lot of common concerns. I think it just gives everybody a lot of extra confidence to go out in the world and make that next step to be independent by themselves, because you're not alone, that all these people are doing it. And I mean, who knows, in 10 years, this person that I met yesterday who's from Australia, who works with staff, I could be emailing her and we could be doing a collaboration. And that would never happen if we didn't have this structured program to bring us all together at this meeting.
The exciting thing is that our program has helped maintain the excitement and the enthusiasm for pursuing a career in research, in an academic or private industry setting. And those kind of partnerships that begin with seeing who your fellow trainees are from around the world really starts to develop those relationships that are so important for continuing research and development in these areas.
First of all, you meet the experts in the field, in person, and you don't get that opportunity very often. And the program itself is tailored for the fellows.
We have presentations that we give the fellows in terms of how to set up their research careers, how to find their first job, how to negotiate their first job.
We have an early morning meeting where we meet with the professors. They give us a structure for how the day is going to work.
The breakfasts are at 6:30 in the morning, and you're interacting with all these people that you've read every paper they published.
And then during the day, when somebody's presenting, oftentimes the moderators are someone you've met in the morning. They have a separate poster walk session where they talk you through the critical posters for the day. There's separate teaching sessions and an opportunity to really interact with the world's leaders.
Being part of the Fellows Travel Grant, there are various topics that are geared just towards us. For instance, finding a job once we get done with a fellowship, being a good mentor.
So it provides a separate opportunity and a more personal interaction with the whole giant meeting. it's really made a big difference in my experience here.
The Fellows Program actually attracts both clinician scientists as well as PhD scientists who are in a variety of different disciplines, all relevant to infectious disease, developing new chemotherapeutic agents, new vaccines, and new ways of diagnosing infectious disease around the world.
Fellows 101 is a series of didactic or interactive lectures that occur on the first morning of ICAC. They get the state-of-the-art lowdown, if you will, or the state-of-the-art summaries or the key relevant things that are about important areas in infectious diseases. And it's always interactive. Many times it's case-based. It's always highly clinically relevant, and it's primarily geared to first and second and third year fellows.
There's a real opportunity here to really help them understand the breadth and depth of the impact of their work and what they could do to contribute to decreasing the burden of disease around the world.
The fellowship has been great for my CV. It takes up a good section of my awards because you use it to say I received funding to present my research. It's a great feather in my cap, and frankly it provided me a great opportunity to present some of the work that I've been doing that hopefully will lead to the rest of my career.
I would say that the fellowship program has changed my career a bit, since it's been more easy to get other grants and also to kind of a validation of how important people think my research is.
What I feel most proud of is when you see fellows that have gone through the program and then they come back as attendings, or they come back as instructors or assistant professors, etc. When they actually cross the line and are participating with all of us in the same conference, I think that's exhilarating.
Fellows are really important to us, and they are one of the reasons why you choose to go to academic medicine is to train and support fellows.
We get a lot of that here at ICAC. You come with your research advisors and your mentors, you meet old mentors from old projects, and you potentially meet new mentors for future projects. And I think a good mentor is somebody who knows you both personally and can help you in your life, then also knows you in your research aspect, so they can help you go forward in your research, because if your life isn't moving forward, your research isn't going to move forward, and they're really tied together, so you need somebody who can help you with both.
Many mentors serve three roles. They're good advisors, they're good scientists that teach fellows, and they also end up being very good friends.
I think good mentoring definitely forms your fellowship. If you don't have good mentoring, then you're kind of lost in what you're doing as a fellow, and you really don't have anyone there to be as a role model.
I think people think that graduate students need mentoring, and they do in a certain point, but for myself, having a good postdoc mentor has been immensely important. And also having a mentor outside of your institution, if you can find someone that's older in science or knows a bit more, it's always important to talk to older scientists.
It's an awesome responsibility, awesome in the fact that by being a good mentor, you can actually see someone excel to heights or accomplishments that are unbelievable.
I would like to hopefully be a role model for some people, and I'm going to use these people that I've had as a role model to inspire me in the future.
The value of the fellowship is that while it might have been possible for me to drive from Birmingham to California to make it to this meeting and stay with friends, it would have required that I take off time from research, it would have been logistically challenging, and really, I just couldn't have done it.
And that's why it's important to have the kind of partnerships that ICAC has with organizations like Wyeth.
Sponsorship is extremely important because in order for fellows to attend such a meeting, of course, you need money and support.
I think the fellowship is a tremendously important thing to keep doing, especially for young scientists who are trying to find their own niche.
We are leading fellows, we are mentoring fellows, but fellows are really the one who put all their energy into new discovery, new clinical challenges, new challenges in lab. They are really the one who made and we will make the IDs doctors of the future.
I just hope it goes on for another 50 years after next year.